So I'm having to turn my TV down a little bit because I'm watching the TV, obviously. So, okay, so the title for this is called, obviously, it says, Why Are We Afraid? Uh, Janet Jackson featuring Daddy Yankee, Made for Now. I had this posted on, I just did a live feed on Twitter, so I had to shorten it because YouTube is being picky with my lettering. But so yeah, uh, so I've been listening to it all day today. Just jamming out in my car at home. I watched the video for the live Twitter thing that I did, and it was it was good. So just being able to really think about what I want to talk about. So I'm not gonna do it with this one because I feel like they're gonna cut me off if it's playing in the background because don't have the rights to it, even though I'm watching the video on my TV. Whatever. So, so in other words, on with the program. Um, so with this song, Made for Now, it's if you've whether you've heard it, you haven't heard it. I'm gonna break it down just a little bit, or at least the two parts that really stuck out to me. You have I know my nails are chipped. I'm working on it later, but kind of don't care right now. But you have the chorus line, made for now, not tomorrow, made for now, look around. And obviously, it's, in my opinion, it's saying, we are, sorry, if you hear if you heard a buzzing sound or whatever, I had a notification on my phone. But honestly, I think and I believe that no matter what it is that we're wanting to do, we're made for it. We're made for now, not so much of tomorrow, not a few months from now, not a few years from now. The things that we want to do in life, the things we want to do to achieve in life, everything else is, in a sense, like that thought, that feeling is made for right now. Just if we have the urge just to get up and dance, I mean, whether it's in your house, whether it's dancing in the car, doesn't matter how horrible you might sound when you sing, but you have the urge to sing. That urge, that feeling, that moment that you're getting is made for now, not tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? So, that's how I feel about it. That's what I think about it. And she even has another part, or one of her verses. Uh, she was talking about, when you're living in the moment, don't stop. Obviously, preferably, I would hope it's a good and great moment. But for a lot of people, I don't know. But it has to be like, again, that good urge, that good feeling that makes you want to do something. Even if you go to the store, like yesterday, I go into my local Forever 21, and there were two two shirts, excuse me, that were on the floor, and another lady walked by. Clearly, she was right there next to it, but it was just like, I noticed it. I'm not just going to let it stay there. So I pick it up and hang it up. And as I'm making my way through the store, there's a hanger on the floor. I don't see a shirt missing to it, so I just take it to the register and I'm like, hey, this was on the floor when I walked in. Just want to bring it to you. Something as simple as that, you know. I mean, even down to like how your personality is. If you're just that helpful, caring person, you're made for that. Like right now, you're made to do that. And it could, like, I feel like the song could even be taken further into whatever your passion may be, whatever it is that you want to do in life. You're made for that right now. You're made for that, and in a sense, go after what it is that you feel like you're made for, what you feel like you've been created for. You've been given this dream and this passion to do whatever it is that you want to do. So for me, I love to act. I love modeling. I practice like different poses in the mirror every day. I'll sit on my camera and make faces and whatever else just to come up with something. And I mean, that's just me. That's how I am. So, it's all, in a sense, yeah, it's all fun and games or whatever else, but that's just my passion. That is my nature. And, just listening to that song on repeat today, one, to make me feel good, to be in a better mood and not, let thoughts or things ruin my day. Um, you know, I've had it on repeat today, especially going in the car and just singing along with the song and everything else. Like, my face kind of hurt when I came home today because I was smiling and singing along with it. But I mean, it's a feel good song. And like, if you haven't seen the video, people are just getting up and dancing and enjoying life and having fun. And even down to like the fashion in there, it's amazing. Janet's always rocking something amazing. And even down to the different types of people. They're not just all skinny, fit, beautiful people. They're different shapes, sizes, and color of skin. Like, it doesn't matter. These people are living and enjoying life, and that's what matters, and we don't do that. And especially now in this time with all this chaos going on with political crap and everything else, it's like, seriously, let's take a moment and actually enjoy life. Your favorite song comes on, sing it, your heart out to it. If you feel like dancing, get up and dance to your favorite song. I remember going to New York, or we were coming back from New York my freshman year of high school. This was back in like '05, and we're driving, and these two guys just happened. We were at a stoplight, and we're pulling up, and they're like got out of their car, and they just started dancing. And we don't know why, but we thought it was so funny. Like, it just kind of like made everybody's day to see them do that. But I guess they just had that urge to get up and dance. And it's not even so much with just, as I've mentioned now, with the singing or with the dancing or whatever. It can even down to be, as I've mentioned in my Twitter one, it could be down to the fact that maybe you have a special talent that you have, or something that you wanted to try, in a sense, like a bucket list. A bucket list doesn't always mean, oh, I'm going to put these locations down, I'm going to travel, or whatever else. Your bucket list is made for things that you've never done that you want to do. It could even be down to trying a certain kind of food that you've always said no to, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make it a goal, and I'm gonna try eggplant, so I'm gonna put that on the list. Or hey, they actually did this with the eggplant, and it actually looked really good, so I'm actually gonna try it this way, see if I like it. I mean, that could be a bucket list. Making a kale smoothie or something. That could be a bucket list thing, just to say that you've done it. That's the whole point of the bucket list, is to put on the list of the things that you want to do, want to try, want to achieve. And then once you do it, you can check it off your list and say, hey, I've done that. For me, I did, what was it, 2013, was it? I think. Yeah, 2013. I had to think about that because my nephew was born 5 years ago. Yeah, 2013. I went to Six Flags, and I said, you know what? I'm going to try acrophobia. I've always been afraid of it, just because just standing on the ground watching it, one, made me very lightheaded. Two, I don't like the drop feeling. I don't. I like it when I know it's going to happen. Going up the roller coaster, obviously, when things that go up must come down. That roller coaster's got to go up, and then it's going to come down. You already know it's going to happen. The thing with acrophobia is, for those of you that have never seen it, never been on it, I'm going to fill you in on this. It takes you up, 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 and you get a beautiful view of the city and the sky, everything around you, above the treetops, blah, 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 blah. So pretty. But out of nowhere, they will drop you. And it is a fast drop until you get towards the bottom, and they stop it. Like, the guy will, talk to you, oh, it's a beautiful day, and the trees are looking luscious, and the skies are clear, and then he'll get quiet, and then he just drops. Or one that they did was, when I was little and I saw it, the lady was singing Annie. Instead of It's a Hard Knock Life, she did her own, called It's a Big Old Drop. And before she could finish the line, they fall down. And I was just like, nope, 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 nope. I'm never going to do it. That is too scary for me. But years later, I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I am going to do it and I'm going to achieve it. And sure enough, I did. Crazily, I did it twice because I went back with a cousin of mine, and yeah, she forced me to go in there with her, and I did not want to do it, but I did it. So I achieved it twice. So made for now. So even down to, and I mentioned this too in my Twitter feed, the simple fact that it could be, wanting to do certain type of pictures. For me to do sexy pictures has always been an issue because with the way the world is now, for us women, you have to be luscious and curvy and skinny and fit and big boobs and big butt to really rock the sexy photo shoot or whatever else. And it was always a bothersome for me. And I felt like I could just never do it. Felt like it wasn't me. And then I also thought about it. Well, I want to do a sexy photo shoot, but I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be the typical lingerie or wear something that has everything revealing. Like, not even trying to be show now, but tank top. I do have shorts on, don't worry. Like, that's all. Since that's sexy, that's like, I guess you could say casual sexy. So just to be able to do something like that, would be cool. Guys like girl in shorts. They don't have to be Daisy Dukes or booty shorts, but they're shorts. They accentuate the legs and everything else. A cool and cute shirt. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that at all. But it's just, the way the world perceives things, I guess, is also what causes us not to do what it is that we want to do. And to know, I guess, in a sense, stereotypes is what also makes us afraid of doing stuff. And I think it could even be taken into further with, with the love life, with an interest of being friends with certain people, dating certain people, and I guess not so much living a certain lifestyle, but I guess just for me, I guess I look at more so of like fashion statements and trends, and a lot of people would disapprove of certain things, but twist it and make it your own thing where you're comfortable with it, where you do this kind of trend, but it's also you. Again, it's all for you. It, to me, it ties all into her song. And as it may seem like I'm off subject, in a way I'm not. Excuse me. Told you guys I'm not here to edit anything. I'd rather make this real and authentic for you guys. Minus the burp though. But the made for now video, again, it just left me thinking like, I want to be able to do something spontaneous. I want to be able just to get up and do it because I feel like it. And as I've said before, easier said than done, Like this song just made me feel like I want to get together with a group of my friends or a group of people and do like a flash mob to this song at my local mall and not get in trouble for it. Obviously I would just have to ask permission to do that kind of stuff first off, but I'm even like, I gotta research flash mob things. I don't know exactly how that would work, and if I actually got with a bigger group of flash mobbers, like, do I gotta pay for y'all to help me out with this project or whatever else? But that's a bucket list thing of mine. So eventually it'll happen. But we gotta stop being afraid. And yes, again, I know, easier said than done. My sister's been telling me to do what it is that I want to do, what makes me happy, what I know will work for me. Whether it's having a job, whether it's actually doing the acting modeling thing, whether it's, whatever it may be. I gotta do what it is I gotta do for me. And it's the same thing for you guys too. We gotta do what we need to do for ourselves. We need to live in the moment now and don't stop. I mean, I worded it a little bit differently, or maybe added a few things, took away some things, but she even mentioned that in the song. Again, just listen to the song. You guys will understand and kind of get the idea. Besides the amazing beat that is to it, and because it's Janet, she's so awesome. It's just, again, very inspiring, and to me, it says a lot. Puts me in a good feeling and a good mood, and I am actually going to try to start from here on out. So, eventually, you guys are going to see a shout out video on here eventually, but I'm trying to get my stuff together before I can actually do that. And I'm probably going to post it a lot more on Twitter. You're probably going to hate me for it later on, but I definitely said, since we're talking about this, I'm going to just put this out there now, and I will probably hashtag it in another video, tag some people in it, and actually see what happens, because people do this a lot. So actually, I might do it tonight too after I do this video, just to wrap things up. So I just got to get my list of people together to see if they're on YouTube some way, somehow, so I can get there. But yes, that's it. So check out the song if you haven't listened to it. If you have, go back and listen to it again. And again and again and again. I'm just kidding. But just go back and listen to it. It says so much, and there's so much meaning behind it. Definitely leave a comment if you want to say something. I'm open to comments. Just nothing negative or a-hole-ish, because I just don't like those at all. They don't help at all. So there's already a bigger a-hole that I know of that's trying to run things and is doing horrible at it. So, yeah. But again, leave your comments. Give me a follow on here. Subscribe, however you want to talk about it or do it. And I will chat with y'all later. Love y'all.